You ready, double? All right.
10. Let's go.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Raven first down.
It's going to come back on. It'll come back on. Sometimes it delays because you're going to be behind us by a few seconds.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson steps away to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive.
Still down for you?
All the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Hold on.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram.
If you press the middle button and then go to my name, you know how you hit the middle button, and if you see right where it shows Madden, it'll show you friends that are playing Madden. It might pop up there. See if it's there.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Next the score, Ravens 7, Texans nothing.
And then the last option would be go to your actual friends list and just press my name and see if it shows a broadcast showing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Get ready, get ready. Get down. Switch. 54. Check. Go.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. The former Longhorn back home, Earl Thomas. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Let's go.
Well, they
Did you
didn't
find
exactly
it,
show
Gator?
patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing.
See, I just found it on mine.
And compound things by throwing an interception.
I went to
they put their
my
defense in a
PlayStation
really
list,
tough
and it was
spot.
under my name. You didn't see it under there either? Yeah, I don't know.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here comes Carter. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Now, that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go. Double tight. 3 down.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Back to throw, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be taken down
that
at
was
the
some bullshit,
2-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's often a surprise for the
up,
defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out in the backfield and catch the ball.
That
Not
shit
something
crazy.
they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll go with Foreman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still not. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson taking it in. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I think it was Lamar Jackson.
And the sneak works
I'm not
on
sure.
2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No,
I ran
think
it in.
if you're
I
the
ran it in with
QB,
England.
you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jackson from the shotgun. Caught by Snead over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson, option right. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
If that wasn't J.J. Watt,
the Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
This fool played the running back and still made it.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Off to Thomas on the left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That would have been a great catch, but
He's out of there.
Difficult to hold on to him because
ain't
it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going to air one out.
Earl.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, Ingram into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Set. 19. Here we go. Walk tight. Tight end right. Even. Alert. Kill. Shoot. Watch this. 9.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he goes. Able to get to him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Man open left side is Brown. They get 9 there as that sets
They gave it back to you, though, making me spin. I thought he was out.
They had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Jackson, throw the ball, bro. The fuck was that?
Nick Boyle that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To Boyle here over the middle. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, get up in there, Ingram.
Outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run. Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, he's letting this one go. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 72 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They got a chance to take the lead.
A very important extra point there, up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
The Ravens take over
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. It's our time. It's our time. Check 3. Check 3.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
Oh, my God. Good shit.
Incomplete. Trying to give
I mean,
his
that's a
man
crazy
room to
fucking
run
throw,
under
but
it,
still,
it's
good
2nd
shit.
down.
Because he's supposed to
Brown was the
possession
intended
catch that on the
target,
side.
but it's
That
going
was
to be 2nd down.
right to him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson down to throw again.
Oh.
Got tipped, got to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Oh, man.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
You got it on all Madden, don't you?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So when you play online games, you should put it on All Pro because you get a chance to actually make more plays with your user skills
The
rather
pressure
than
drops off
the
as they
computer
look to
make
throw.
all. You know,
Being chased
the computer's just a lot better. That's all. They just.
be able to hang on through the contact.
Yeah, so it's not really a true user game because your computer's amplified and is able to
defensively
make more
mission
plays.
accomplished, and now
That's
with under
why
3 to
my
go,
offensive
they may
line
be
is
the last
blocking
team
your
holding the
defensive
football.
line the way they are in the passing
be
game.
the last team holding the football, unless, of course,
Because your D-line
you're
should
facing
be,
a group that
you
is
should at
really
least have at least
aggressive
5 sacks
offensively
right now.
and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're always supposed to play games on All Pro. All Madden is just some computer bullshit that you're trying to challenge yourself.
2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
That's why the kicking, if you ever notice the kicking so fast and so hard on that one,
They've got it
it's just
1st
not
and 10
realistic.
as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive.
No,
12
that's
yards.
because if you play games online, you mean like online against a random?
13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down.
Oh, yeah.
Watson. Throw right side, complete to Carter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Exactly.
It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the
That's why,
game.
on a couple plays when Lamar Jackson, in real life, Lamar Jackson would have took off in a couple of these plays. But since you had it on all Madden, some of those D-linemen were able to make plays that they wouldn't make in real life.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, they're
it goes both
saving
ways
those
for sure.
timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Exactly.
Now Watson. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
It used to be all Madden was the shit, but it was 4 or 5 years ago they changed that shit. Everybody played on all Madden back in the day.
Here we go, D, get off the field. Check, Lucky. Hey, 55. Hey, 31. Go. Hey, 24.
Watson now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon,
I literally started texting. I wasn't even paying attention. I looked up to
execute because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
Yeah.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, it'd be up in the 300s right there.
I looked up and said, oh, shit.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Motherfucker, run vertical. What are you doing?
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle.
Yeah,
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Yeah.
He's back to throw. And an alley to run. He'll have a first down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go! Let's go! For the game winner? Hail Mary pass, boys!
Sometimes it comes down to one final play, a dramatic finish to this one.
And no player will ever admit to, hey, this is how I want to win a game.
Hold on, man.
But
I gotta see that again.
at night as they're going to sleep, they do think about those dramatic endings. And how about that one?
I can't pause it. Hell, look at that.
Hail Mary and sprint to the locker room with a victory that you didn't
Hail
look like
Mary
you were going
from
to
like
get.
65 yards out. Bombed it off of 2 tips. Corner receiver caught in the corner of the end zone. I gotta watch that on the replay.
Spoiling this one here on the PAT. So tack on the extra point for one more. What a finish as they wind up winning this one by 4.
I just fought hard. I just fought hard to the end. And his coach just threw the clipboard down. Yeah, his coach threw the clipboard down and walked off.
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
Hold on.
Victory was
I gotta
theirs,
find
that's exactly
that.
what they did.
That boy took the lead with 18 seconds. Oh, here we go, Yui. Oh no, it's gonna probably show all the highlights. There it is, right there. That's the help. Yeah, the rookie.
So that'll do it for my
The
partner,
Rook
Charles
9.
Davis.
They
and
didn't
the
do
best
shit for
darn
me.
crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from
That shit would
Houston.
make me mad too if I lost like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Damn. He threw that bitch up so high, I didn't know if he was gonna get it. Damn, man, that's crazy. And I just flung it up there too. I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't think I thought it was out of range. Watch him tip it.
Oh, the honey badger tipped it too.
Yeah, man. I think so.
Nah, he don't play for me.
Oh, he don't play for them.
Oh, it's on the other side of. Look at the adjustment. Look at the.
All I can say is good game, brother. I go to the press conference saying, wow, folks, we should have lost that one, but we came out.